Hi, I'm Melissa Eder and I'm one of the AC librarians. This video will be relatively brief. I'm just going to walk you through how to format your MLA citations when you use AI, or artificial intelligence. For more guidance on MLA style and other types of sources you might need to cite, check out the library's full LibGuide, which also includes a more comprehensive how-to video at actx.libguides.com/MLA. Even if you put things into your own words or paraphrase, you are still required to cite your sources. If you got any ideas from what you read, that requires a citation. Otherwise, you're plagiarizing those sources. When you use artificial intelligence, you even need to cite the AI that you used if it helped you edit your work. AI is changing so rapidly, I can't give you an exhaustive list, but some of the ones I've heard that our students are regularly using include ChatGPT, Grammarly, Claude, Perplexity, Gemini, Copilot, Canva, Adobe Firefly, Dolly, Quillbot, and even Quizzes. So if you use any of these, or any computer program or application that helps you with your work for school in any way, including writing or editing help, or creating images for you, you need to provide a citation for it. MLA does not want you to treat the AI that you used as an author. Instead, you'll start a works cited entry with a title, which will be a description of what you typed into the AI, the prompt you used. When you list the AI tool that you used, you'll also need to include its version number, such as Sonnet 4 for Claude. You'll need to name the company that made the tool, such as OpenAI, the company that produces ChatGPT, and you'll include the date that you used the AI. When you insert your in-text citations in your writing, you'll use an abbreviated version of the prompt that you used, enclosed in quotation marks. Okay, those are the basics, but let me now actually show you how to do all of this. Let's say I need to write a paper about the symbolism used in The Great Gatsby. From class discussions, I know that the green light was used as a symbol. So I'm going to ask Claude to give me some ideas for how the green light is used as a symbol in The Great Gatsby. Here we see Claude's answer. If I wanted to paraphrase what I just learned from Claude, I might write something like, in The Great Gatsby, the green light symbolizes the nearly impossible to achieve love between Gatsby and Daisy, the American dream as it evolved throughout the story, money, and human beings' tendency to always want what they do not have. Open parentheses, quote, how is the green light, end quote, end parentheses, period. I read what Claude summarized for me, but then I put everything into my own words, a true paraphrase. Here at the end of my sentence, in my in-text citation, you see that I'm including an abbreviation of my original prompt to Claude. Or I can instead quote Claude directly, writing something like, according to Claude's analysis of the symbolism of the green light, quote, the green light becomes universal, representing every person's tendency to idealize what they can't have and to believe that happiness lies just beyond their current reach, end quote. Open parentheses, quote, how is the green light, end quote, close parentheses, period. When it's time for the full citations on the works cited page, here's what mine would look like. I'm embarrassed I didn't get some words in my prompt, but Claude still knew what I meant. So here's my full prompt as a title, which is enclosed in quotation marks. The word prompt appears after that, since that's what this was. I'm using Claude, and you can see the version right by the search box here. It's Sonnet 4. Depending on what AI you're using, the version number might appear somewhere else. You might have a menu where you can find it. To determine the company that produces the AI that you use, you can just Google it. And here I see that Anthropic produces Claude. On my citation after Anthropic, I'll list today's date. You put whatever today is. In the MLA style with the day first, then the month, which usually needs to be abbreviated, and then the year. If you need to use the months May, June, or July, they're fully spelled out, but all of the other months are abbreviated to the first three letters, except for September, which is SEPT, period. Lastly, on my citation, I'll copy just the general URL. You don't need the full URL to your exact chat, just the main address. So here's how it should look all together. That's all I'm going to show you in this video, but if you need to cite something else or need any additional help, work with a tutor in the Writer's Corner or a librarian. In person, you'll find both resources on the newly renovated third floor of Ware on the Washington Street campus, or you can contact us through email. And you can chat with a librarian by using our chat box available on our homepage at actx.edu/library.